We're now going to take a look at how we would set up a putting lab facility within our management system. This functionality can be used for venues with a specific putting lab facility or venues who have a second studio resource. Currently the system is set up to define this as a putting lab, so please talk to the team at First Degree Golf Solutions if you have a second studio facility that you need to use. So let's navigate across from our Academy Manager area to the Booking Admin section and select Booking System Filters. Similar to adding other program categories, we firstly need to add the program category by selecting the plus icon and select the relevant program category option from the drop-down. So in this example, we're going to select Demo Putting Lab. We now need to select the order number. We're going to choose order number 4, and we're then going to add our program description. We now need to select the 1-to-1 checkbox, as we want to set this up as a 1-to-1 program filter. After selecting the checkbox, we need to navigate across to the Putting Lab checkbox. Slightly different than the studio option, that we don't have the option to do a Putting Lab pop-up enable. So when the Putting Lab checkbox is added, any bookings that are made through the Putting Lab program filter in the booking system will automatically show the availability in the Putting Lab and then book the lesson in that resource as well as in the coach's schedule. We now get to define the active coaches. So once again, we can select all coaches or select a coach to appear within this specific facility and program category, and then we need to choose the image or select it from the repository, and finally go ahead and click Save. We now need to go ahead and edit our filters, so we can edit the description, the images, and we then also need to define which filters we want to be active on our booking system. So let's go ahead and select 120 minutes. And if we navigate across now to our coach user area and navigate to the book a lesson option, once again, this is the booking system as it will appear to ProShop, coach and student. We can see now here the Demo Putting Lab option. Once again, we must have some clashes here with our order of program category filters, which we need to change. But let's go ahead and select Demo Putting Lab. So the Demo Putting Lab here will work the same as our Demo 1-to-1 Studio option, whereby when we select the Demo Putting Lab, we will be given the option to select Continue, and the description in this alert is fed in from the description that we've added when we set up the program filter. And we can now go ahead and select the duration that we've set as active, and we can see that we only have 1 coach as available. Let's go ahead and book a lesson on Sunday the 21st, and go ahead and click Book Now. Select a student. And once again, we're not going to see any payment options appear here, as the lesson is currently set to 0 cost, which needs to be edited in the coach schedule. To confirm the booking, click Book Now, and let's navigate across to the ProShop view and choose coach number 1. And we can see now on Sunday the 21st, we now have our booking that's been added to coach number 1's schedule, and we can see here that we have a putting icon that now appears over the top of that lesson, indicating that that lesson is taking place in the Putting Lab facility. Let's navigate back to the booking system, and let's choose, actually firstly let's go back to the manager area and set another coach as active. So we would go to Booking Admin, Booking System Filters, select the Putting Lab option, and this time we're going to add coach number 3 and click Save. Let's go back to our booking system, and let's select in our booking system once again the Putting Lab option, This time we're going to go ahead and select coach number 3. And if we navigate here to the 21st, we can now see that we have a putting icon with a cross through it, indicating that the putting lab is currently reserved by another student and another coach. If we were to select this time, we can see that we have a lesson time available, but putting lab is already booked text that appears within the modal. If we attempted to book that, then it would prevent us from booking it, as the putting lab facility is reserved. If a student was navigating through the booking system, they would have a slightly different view, in that they wouldn't see, if selecting the putting lab option, they wouldn't see that time as available. They would only be presented with the time available from 10 AM on Sunday the 21st.